from the North Shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Buccos have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Joe Wiggins gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
Now in the box, Derek Egbert. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Kansas City, center fielder Derek Egbert.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today. Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
So next to the plate for the Royals, George Brett. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Missed with a slider.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Count remains 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Fastball that just misses inside.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Clemente moves over And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 10, Dante Bichette.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Dante Bichette has been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Ball and a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. One and two, here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Egbert leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Count still at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hosmer carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Two men are on with two men out. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Vargas is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Royals strand a pair. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Dan Harrington, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping in, Christian Brummett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. first 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Randy Wiggins. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Nobody out, runner on first. Look out, 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he's into scoring position here in the home half of the first following the stolen base as we check out the teams that have run the most here this season. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. That's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Perez corrals it. No chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Ready now, Roberto Clemente. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
The 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1 is a swinging strike on the fastball.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The 1-2 is a called third strike right on the inside corner. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Egbert is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. Second inning coming up from PNC Park with no score. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Neck-high fastball that time. The 1-2. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather. Pick it and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
Digging in now, Kevin Leroy comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Vargas is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Christian Colon.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Christian Colon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Next up for the Royals, the pitcher, Dan Harrington. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Royals leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Angel Vargas, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Egbert is under it, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Scott Gifford.
Up next for the Buccos, Scott Gifford, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Now here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. Back in Pittsburgh, we get a shot from the city across the Monongahela River. Try to say that 10 times fast. Ready for another chance? Derek Egbert. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Pitch on the way. In there, 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Brummett is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. So 1 away in the inning now for the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. Third inning, no score to this point. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Brummett. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Digging in to try it again, George Brett. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air down the line in left. Vargas is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Brian Brummett. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Brian Brummett.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. 2-2 pitch just missed.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-0 home. Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
As a look, now the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Brummett. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, Randy Wiggins, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Wiggins is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Brummett at second with 2 down. And the changeup is way low that time.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Perez recovers, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Riding in once again, Roberto Clemente, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Leroy is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Pirates strand a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dante Bichette. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Stepping up to the plate, Eric Hosmer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Ripped down the line, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador Perez.
Digging in, Salvador Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And now they've got him in a rundown. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. The 1-2. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. To third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Tyler Wiggins. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Tried to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Stepping up now, Angel Vargas. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Curveball that time, not even close.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
3-0 to him now. Curtis Wiggins is on deck. 3-0 pitch. There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Stepping in, Curtis Wiggins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And that one right down Main Street. The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bichette on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman, number 12, Scott Gifford.
Now at the plate, Scott Gifford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he fouls this one off. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Vargas is off at first with 2 away. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One left for Pittsburgh through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Digging in, Kevin Leroy.
Leading off for Kansas City, left fielder, Kevin Leroy.
First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0. Leroy, just 21 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Hit out towards second. Wiggins comes up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in active parkman. Coming to the plate now, Christian Colon reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his 3rd baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. First offering on its way, and they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, center fielder, Derek.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Derek Egbert. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. 4-1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Brummett. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Royals strand a pair. Halfway home, still no score. Standing in, Brian Brummett.
Leading off for the Pirates, catcher, Brian Brummett.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his left. Desmond. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, pitcher, Joe Wiggins.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Joe Wiggins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Christian Brummett. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Ready once again, Randy Wiggins, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Brummett stands at second with 2 gone. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he sends it the other way toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Digging in once again, George Brett. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Brett is retired, and there's one away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Stepping in now, Dante Bichette. And it's fouled away. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Hard hit at third. To his left, Wiggins. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the bottom of inning number 6. And we still have no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Clemente. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a high pop-up. Hosmer waits on it. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready for another chance. Tyler Wiggins. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And this will be put away easily for the out.
The left fielder, number 30, Angel Vargas.
Digging in to try it again, Angel Vargas. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Curtis Wiggins, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0-for-2 for him to this point. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Before the 0-2, a look to first. Back in standing. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
2-2. Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 outs.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Ready once again, Scott Gifford. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. 1-1. Line hard, but foul.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Still no score. Back here in Pittsburgh, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 home. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Kevin Leroy, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
The batter, number 26, second baseman, Christian Colon.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Colon. Last time through was a base hit. Now here's the pitch. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh, and we still have no score. So coming to the plate, Brian Brummett.
starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Lays off 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
A little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
The 3-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Riding in once again, Joe Wiggins. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
The 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box now, Christian Brummett. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over them.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Ned Yost making his way out toward home plate, so it looks like we're going to see the double switch here. Samuel Delgadio will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here.
Number 18.
Doug Bake is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 9. Doug.
Up next for the Buccos, Randy Wiggins. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. A line shot to third base. And certainly worth the second look here, as we've got our camera locked in on him from the beginning of the play, and you can see him stretch out as far as he can to pull this one in. Nice play. Ready for another shot now, Roberto Clemente. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Tyler Wiggins, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Brummett at third. Brummett on second. Clemente on at first with 2 down. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. So good work there from the Kansas City bullpen. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Digging in now for Kansas City, Doug Bain, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First delivery to him on the way. Dribbled up the line. Played on the backhand. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. Oh, but look here, the manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Pirates have elected to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
In now, Derek Egbert. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. The 1-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. 0-0 our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Ball 1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter lead that next inning off.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Hit out towards second, and that's going to be a base hit here for Desmond. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Number 5, George Brett.
In now, George Brett. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Vargas. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Sean Neely is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Sean Neely.
Coming to the plate now, Angel Vargas.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0. There's a line drive base hit to left field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Christopher Wiggins will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 17, Christopher Wiggins.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Standing in now, Curtis Wiggins. Tapper up the line. But that one rolls foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-1. The 1-1 home will be a base hit into center field. And that's in there, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Dribbled back toward the mound. And there's one down now. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Stepping in, Brian Brummett. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now there are two outs, so that makes getting that run home from third a lot more difficult. That's the risk you take.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, slow yourself down enough to come through, and that's exactly what he did.
Edward Arnold will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Edward Arnold.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Brummett at second with two down. The 1-2. It's a fastball that misses. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Hit in the air to right field. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Royals. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Christopher Wiggins will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 17.
Mike North comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 52, Mike North.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Dante Bichette has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Fastball that just misses inside.
Great situation right here, leading off the inning. You've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. So with this day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 home. Swing and a liner. Foul. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. KC down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 final score. The Pirates came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Joe Wiggins earned his 9th win of the year. Mike North records the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Kansas City, no run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that extra tea service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center station. 33X West Busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final finish.